Now, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Seth Bohnhoff.
Well, after a pretty decent round of rain earlier in the day, we still have a few pesky showers, maybe a thunder shower or two out there right now as we look at our satellite and radar picture. If you're staying dry, well, you're at least under cloudy skies as we see that system just off to our south, continuing to bring a little bit of moisture here into the area. And we take a nice little zoom in here. You can see just a few pockets of light showers here in nature. Maybe a spot or two is seeing a slight uptick in that rainfall rate, but for the most part, things are staying very light. Looking at your rainfall totals from the beginning of the day all the way to right now, nothing crazy, a few hundredths of an inch in some spots. The general amounts for those who did see rain at all was about a tenth or maybe 2/10 of an inch of rain. There were a couple of lucky spots though that got a little upwards of that. So not a major rain by any means, but definitely made for a more kind of gloomy looking day here across the area. Temperatures are still in pretty decent shape though. 81 in Champaign, 77 in Danville, 76 degrees up there in Watseka. There's a little bit of a breeze outside right now that has turned out of the southeast. We're looking at winds between 5 and 10 miles an hour. So throughout the night, we still have that chance for some general rain, maybe a thunder shower or two, but it looks like that's going to be pretty scattered in nature. Again, probably best rain chances have already come and gone. However, there could be another wave moving on through into the night tonight that we'll have to keep an eye out for, and that could carry on over into your Saturday, or at least the first part of the day at least, and then potentially some activity as we head on into Father's Day there on Sunday. Don't think that's going to be a big deal, just keeping those rain chances at about 20% for the moment. Let's look at the statewide future track that'll show us those rain chances that'll both affect us and also the ones that are going to stay just outside of the area here going through the rest of the night tonight. You can see that band, depending on how well it kind of keeps its moisture, could be a nice little band of rain here through the night, or it could kind of fall apart and not bring us a whole lot. Still be watching for rain through the first half of the day tomorrow, but after that, things look pretty scattered in nature, including on into Father's Day. A few chances for showers and storms just kind of scattered all across, kind of outside the state. Be something to pay attention to, but I think Sunday is actually going to be our one day that's probably going to stay dry. The rest, not so sure about because, well, we're starting to hit that summertime pattern, or at least that pattern that you typically see in the summer. We're not quite into the summer season technically just yet, but there's going to be plenty of opportunities there for some showers and storms. Been talking about it here the last couple of days. Your big high pressures start to build on in. That drives up your temperatures. That brings in some of your moisture, and we're going to have that strong wind, that northwest wind as we call it there in place. That will bring opportunities for those storms to kind of develop and sustain themselves. Going to be watching here into next week for just kind of daily chances for showers and storms. In particular though, kind of watching Wednesday as it looks like an actual kind of mature system is set to move on in, and that could bring us a chance for maybe some organized severe weather here for the first time in a while. As we can see, Wednesday at the moment is outlined by the Storm Prediction Center for that slight risk for severe weather. And of course, we'll know more about that as we get closer and closer to it. But these patterns, we see them very often here. No surprise with that there could be some stronger storms into next week. Up until then, just kind of general showers or thunder showers in nature. Nothing really spectacular or nothing that's going to ruin any sort of outdoor plans here into the coming days. Maybe we have one intense heavy shower that one unlucky place gets. But aside from that, pretty typical springtime / summertime stuff here over the next few days. Nothing that we haven't dealt with before. Just more pesky than anything.
Well, hopefully everyone can celebrate Father's Day accordingly. It stays dry.
Looking good right now, but time will tell.
Good. All right, Seth, thank you. Turning now to our trend.